Hey everyone, come join me while I wander through Michael's to see what new Halloween home decor they've put out this year. I really love this black heart container. I don't know if you can put real plants in this container though, because I don't know how well it can handle moisture. But this one is $24.99, and also their Halloween stuff at the time when I was here, they were 40% off of certain items. So when you go there, I would just double check. This vase is actually my favorite one. When I went back to Michael's, though, I couldn't find any more of them. Maybe they were just hiding somewhere, but maybe they're popular. I don't know. But I really love the detailing on this, and this one is $29.99. This mushroom skull was interesting. I'd probably repaint a lot of the mushrooms and redo the moss, because the moss is kind of lacking. But this container is $29.99. It gives off a cottagecore vibe. Here's a Grim Reaper container that you can put dead plants in, or you can use it as a dedicated spot to put like solo cups in if you have a Halloween party. I don't know, maybe they'll fit. This one is $29.99. I actually really like this vase too. This one is $19.99. I would just have to think where I would place it in my house though. Maybe also place some dead plants in this one too. And look at this container. Oh my gosh, I love this. I think it's a crow or a raven. I'm not for sure, but I don't even know what I'd place in it. Flowers? What would you place in it? Oh, and apparently it's a vulture. And this you can get for $29.99. So here's a witch's hand holding a vase, and I bet all you painters out there could make this hand look creepy. And this vase is $29.99. That would be really cool to see. So I believe these next two containers are part of their Dead Regency collection. I'm not for sure, but it has like a masquerade theme to them. This one is $29.99, and the other one is also $29.99. I really love this planter. I actually may go back and get it. Maybe I might put some succulents in it, or you can fill it with candy. This is also $19.99, but I loved it because it gave off a Sailor Moon type of vibe. Anybody else a fan of Sailor Moon? Okay, if anyone watching this has seen Guardians of the Galaxy, the only thing that goes through my mind is I am Groot. It just reminds me of Groot. It's $29.99, and my husband made a joke and said I was Groot. They had a couple of cute containers that you could also hang as well. This skull is $14.99, and they had this adorable crow planter for $19.99. I don't know if this jack-o'-lantern is safe for the outdoors, but this would be cute lined up. If you have a porch with stairs, that would be cute to line them up on the stairs. And this is $29.99. They had this beautiful black one, and they also had a silver one and an orange one. I could see you putting candles inside of it to light them up at night. Or maybe you can put a flower arrangement inside of it. I don't know. Many possibilities. Man, I wish I got this. I don't know where to put it in my house. Like, see how I'm pointing at it? I'm like, yeah, this is great. I love this greenhouse, this terrarium. I don't know, maybe I can put it on top of my coffee table. Anywho, love this. It is $29.99. These were a little hard to see, but you get 3 cauldrons, and it says 3 glass cauldrons with a stand. So you can use this for, a Halloween party. They're $24.99, and you can put snacks and stuff in them. This witch's hat reminds me of a witch figure that my family has had for a long time, just kind of the feel of it. And it looks like this witch's hat also lights up, and it is $39.99. This would be cute to put snacks on if you're having like a Halloween party. I don't know if the wood is food safe, but so you can put some wax paper on it, or you can make it into an earring rack. I mean, I don't know how you do that, but I think this would be a good one for it. $19.99 is how much this is. So you know how you have like Christmas villages? I think this is made for a Halloween village. This one is $12.99, so it's like an archway, and you can put like fake vines or something on it. I don't know. I don't have a Halloween village. And this one is also $12.99. It has cute little bats on it. look at that. And a little spider web. That's pretty cute. So this cloche was a pretty good price. It's $29.99, but you got to consider the sale that was going on too. When I was there, it was 40% off. Just double check when you get there to make sure it's still 40% off. I don't want to lead you wrong. I absolutely love the handle on this, and if I got it, I'd probably antique the base. Here's another tray that you can probably use as a snack tray. Again, I'd probably just line the top with, parchment paper because I don't know if it's food safe. This is $24.99, or you can use it as a base to put other Halloween decorations on. So does anybody know if like Mad Scientist is, popular this year? Because I saw a whole bunch of test tubes and flasks. This test tube is $14.99. I'd probably just place flowers in this. So they had regular glass flasks here. The bigger one is $9.99 and the smaller one is $5.99. But when you get to the iridescent ones, the smaller one is $7.99 and the larger one is $12.99. I really like the look of the iridescent ones. They're fun. I really like the look of this flask, and I like that it was on a stand. Sadly, it looked like some of the paint was coming off this stand. I guess you can just repaint it with some black paint, matte black paint, and it looks like they're both $16.99. I love this coffin terrarium. I love how simple it is. You can really put it anywhere during Halloween. So the larger coffin is $29.99. And they also had a smaller version of this, and that one is $24.99. So here are some ceramic cauldrons, and they have a bigger one and a smaller one. And I felt they were pretty good quality. And the smaller one is $14.99, and the larger one is $19.99. I would use these as candy dishes and place them on top of my coffee table. So this would be really cool to have if you had like a haunted mansion theme this year. You could put like your own version of like Madame Leota's head inside of this crystal ball. So this is $24.99, and then maybe you could put like glowy lights inside and maybe some cotton and stuff like that, and that would look really cool at night. For this part, we're going to go through the Halloween faux foliage that they have, but I'm going to be in and out. So right now I'm going to stay in the background and I will come back again. So just so you know, this one sheds glitter. So much glitter came off of it. You can use some hairspray on it to help with that. See, so much glitter. Ooh. So I think like 2 years ago, Michael's also had some Dachshund leaves, and these are $9.99. So this year they have them in red. A couple years ago, they had them in this beautiful purple color, and I'm about to show you the planter that I made that with the purple Dachshund leaves. I like this color more than the red ones, in my opinion. I don't know. I know that some people will be like, no, I like the red more, but I don't know. I love the muted tones in the purple. I actually bought like 4 of these. I really love the look of this fern and I love the colors on it too. And it was for a good price. It's $3.99 and when I got it, it was 50% off. So you may still look to see if that sale's still going on. So these are supposed to be begonia leaves, and I think it would be really neat if they based a lot of these picks after the Rex begonias and made the different varieties. I really love the look of the Rex begonia called escargot. Have you ever seen it? You should look that one up. It's really pretty. It has like this unique spiraling in its leaves. Here's some more celestial themed items, and this one is a beautiful moon wreath. And to match it is this moon wreath hanger, and it is $9.99. Look how pretty this is. I really love the look of it. Again, it reminds me of Sailor Moon. And then I was trying to find the price for this wreath, so I ended up taking it down. And just so you know, it's very glittery too. But this wreath is $19.99. You may use the hairspray method again, just to help with all that glitter. There was so much. Oh my gosh. The foliage on this wreath is stunning, and you can use it as a base layer and add more stuff to it. Like those flowers that had eyeballs in them. You can add that to this wreath. That'd be interesting. And this wreath is $29.99. I have a friend who says their daughter and their granddaughter says that their favorite color is glitter. And if that's you, then this wreath is for you, and it is $29.99. You're going to want to use hairspray on this wreath too. And oh my gosh, this wreath is so beautiful. It just has Lord of the Ring vibes to it. $32.99. Now we move on to the Dark Regency collection, and I really like this cute little jewelry organizer. It was small, it's convenient, I don't think it would take up a lot of room in your luggage or your purse. And they're just, you only take the essentials with you. And this is $14.99. And there were a couple of very pretty frosted glass pumpkins. This one is $19.99. And the larger one next to it is $24.99. And these pumpkins, they're pretty light. I thought they were going to have some weight to it, but no, not too bad. So this pretty pumpkin right here, I believe is the 6-inch pumpkin, and this one is $14.99. On their website though, I didn't see this one out on the floor, but they also have a 7-inch one, so slightly bigger than this one, and that one on the website is $16.99. So the small one is $14.99, the slightly larger pumpkin $16.99. So this decorative dress candle is $12.99, but has anyone actually ever used these type of candles as a candle? I know it's just for decor, but how did that go? So they had a whole bunch of wall art, and I'm just going to stay in the background for a little bit and just let you all enjoy looking at all the art, and I will be right back after this. Here's some pretty nice decorative faux books that you can use as extra storage. This Edgar Allan Poe is $24.99. I really like the look of it. It's not bad looking. Maybe you can antique it up a bit more. And oh, I love the Grimm's fairy tales. Has anybody else read the fairy tales from the Grimm brothers? This book is $19.99. It's also a book that you can use to, it's a storage book or tabletop decor that you can put knickknacks in. So this pillow wasn't too bad. It was pretty soft, and it says happily never after. Has anybody ever seen the movie Ever After? That was a pretty good movie, and for some reason, this pillow reminds me of it. Well, it reminds me more of the second movie, but it was a pretty good movie. And this pillow is $29.99. I can see somebody using these beautiful containers to put like little floral arrangements in them. They're $9.99, or you can also place them on your tabletop as decoration. I could see using this bow on a wreath. I mean, for a wreath that's for indoors. I don't know how well this bow would do outdoors. And this bow is $24.99, but it's really pretty. So this is actually a mirror that you can hang up on your wall, and you can put little knickknacks inside because there are shelves inside. And this is $39.99. And here's a close-up of the detailing on the side. It's so pretty. They were still putting up a lot of their Halloween products, so that's why there's only one of each of these. And the smaller candle holder is $14.99, and the larger one is $19.99. I really love the purple glass. Here's some more beautiful vintage looking containers. I actually have a similar type of container at home, except mine are clear. And the smaller one is $21.99, and the larger one is $26.99. And I use the containers that I have in my bathroom, and I use them for Q-tips and cotton balls. So this candle smelled really good. The scent is called Haunted Hayride, but it had this soft smell to it. It wasn't too strong, so if any of you are sensitive to strong scents and get headaches from them, I think this candle would work out for you. And this is $19.99. So the skull with the mask on is $29.99. And you see those lines on the mask? Oh, how pretty would that be if you colored in the lines with gold or silver? I could see somebody placing these two statues on a fireplace mantle and then using some of the vines we saw earlier to put in the middle. This is $24.99. And that would really give your home a Halloween vibe. I really like this decorative cloche. It had some metal roses inside of it, covered in spider webs, and you got your own little spider to go with it. It'd be nice if it lit up, but it didn't. This is $32.99. I guess if you're able to separate it, you can add in your own lights inside. I don't know. This was such a beautiful clock. I may go back and get it. This clock is $19.99, and it looks like it takes one AA battery. Okay, everyone, so who else loves Alice in Wonderland? Because right now, Michael's has a whole entire line of Alice in Wonderland. And you can get a Queen of Hearts chair. This is $9.99. And look at these jars over here. I love these jars. I almost got them, but it looks like they were still laying everything out, so they only had one of each out. The small container is $12.99, and the larger one is $16.99. I love the font that they use on these signs, and I also liked how one was a spade and one was a heart. We're All Mad Here is $14.99, and then Off with Their Heads is also $14.99. Here was a Lonely Night statue. I bet there were other pieces, they just didn't have them out yet, but the one that was out is this one, and it's $9.99. This is a miniature version, and then they also had larger versions of the chess pieces. But these had a different design to them. They kind of gave off like, if you've ever heard of the company Mackenzie Childs, it has this look. So this piece is $16.99, so much cheaper than Mackenzie Childs. And we also found the King and the Queen, and both of them are also $16.99. And here's what all three of them look like together. Oh, and the Alice in Wonderland collection is 40% off right now, but when you go there, double check. Sales can change. I'm usually not a huge fan of these type of faux books because they always look cheesy to me, but this one is not too bad. And it's pretty big inside as well, where you can put all your knickknacks and stuff. This book is $59.99, and I really like the look of it, and it has a lot of room inside. It also has like a velvety interior. This was a cute statue made out of faux grass. It's $49.99, and he has this cute little stopwatch and a cute little bow. I thought this bendy looking shelf was so cute. See, what I would probably do with it is that I would place a crackle paint on top of the page part, the back part of the shelf, and then after that I would place an antiquing paste to make it more vintage looking. And this is $54.99. There were a couple of unique and whimsical looking candelabras. There was a small one, and that is $59.99. And the larger one is $69.99. Look at these cute little Venus flytraps. Oh my gosh, they were so adorable. I love the cards that were around their head. And I love the checkerboard planter that it's in. This is $24.99. These candle holders are really fun, and I saw that they come in 3 sizes, so I lined them up for you. So the big one is $14.99. The medium is $12.99, and the smaller one is $9.99. Here's some more charming little signs. The Drink Me sign is $12.99. It's Always Tea Time is $12.99. And How Strange It Is to Be Anything at All, that one is $19.99. And if you're having a Alice in Wonderland themed party this year, these are perfect for that. And here's some stack books. And these books were okay looking. They are $24.99. The other book looked better, the one that I showed you earlier. This one also has a lot of space inside of it too, and it also has a magnetic top. I'm guessing these are supposed to be Cheshire Cat paws. And this is a candle holder. I thought the price was underneath the foot, but well, there was a tag right there. And this one is $16.99. I thought it was really cute. I like this, very unique. And here is the Cheshire Cat on top of a mushroom. And this one is $14.99. If you felt that this content was helpful, maybe consider subscribing and liking this video. It really helps a lot. I'll make more videos like this in the future for the next seasons coming up. Till then, have a good day. Bye.